All right, guys, I thought we'd do something really fun today from Star Wars. The Cantina band, Cantina band, scene from Star Wars, and we all know the music to that. Really fun. Let's see what I can do here, and so forth. Hello, everyone. I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to Maisie Piano Lessons. We're going to do the part one lesson right here, and we finish all of it on webpianoteacher.com. Works on all your phones, your tablets, laptop computers, whatever you're using. I even have complete beginner lessons, 79 complete beginner lessons if you need a refresher or if you're a complete beginner. Then you need to start at square one. But I wrote this in a way that we can play it really advanced or a lot simpler. Okay, so I'm going to show you some things to do where you can play this no matter what skill level you're on. Well, it's not for a beginner, intermediate or advanced. And one way to play it advanced is to, okay, and so we're going to show that ragtime left hand, but we're also going to simplify a little bit the way I played at the beginning. So that still sounds pretty good. It doesn't really sound like it's simplified that way, but I'm going to give you some options on this so you can make it your own, okay? And it's not going to be real difficult to see what to do to play it either way. So what I'm going to do first is show us the more complex way. If you want to play it the ragtime way, bum, 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 with that bouncing left hand, and really what you can do, you don't have to play it as fast as some people do, or even as fast as it is on the movie. Okay, you can play it a little slower. It still sounds like it, and it sounds pretty cool. So don't feel like you have to reach some sort of tempo to be good enough, to play it. Play it really slowly. Learn it slowly, correctly. Listen to that again. Learn it slowly, correctly. And then the speed will come as you begin to memorize it physically. So don't force the speed. That's the worst thing you can do. So let's look at it, full-fledged, full throttle for these first couple of bars. Let's look at the left hand because that is the foundation. That is imperative that you get that going, that muscle memory, and then you can think about the right hand, okay? Looking at the left hand, I have 1D written, but we're going to do octaves on all these single letters. E octave below middle C. Then I'm going to come up and do F, A, D. Then I'm going to go down and do an A octave. Then back to F, A, D. So it's bum, 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 bum. Now let me give you some instruction here, save you some time. Do not do this. Find it, and then find it. You got to go right there, man. You got to play it, bounce, land. Because that's what you have to do when you play it faster. So train your mind, train your hand to land it. My piano teacher at University of North Texas used to have me do that. Just play. Just got to land it, okay? So go for it. You'll miss it a lot of times in the beginning. Then once you finally start getting it, it'll be great. So that's D minor. That's the first measure. F, A, D, A, F, A, D. It's the boom chuck. In fact, if you had two guys, a guy and a girl, two girls, whatever, to play a piano duet, one person could do this, and then another person can go. That'd be really fun. Anyway, so the first two measures are just what I showed you. Da, 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 da. Now, we'll change it up here. But let's take a look at the right hand now. Now, this arrangement, of course, is combining all of the instruments to have virtually every part that we can possibly have close to the original as possible. So all the instruments condensed in the piano. That's what makes the piano so great, is we can play arrangements meant for ensembles and orchestras and such. So DFA, I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 so that I can have my fifth finger for the D up there. But go ahead and get your hand on DFAD and go. Voice the top note. That means make the top note louder. If you don't know how to do that, here's a good way to practice. Play all three of them together, but hold on to that top note. Practice that way. Even on that, you go. And that'll help you start to make that top note louder. So, na 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 na. That's fast there. That little curved line. That's how I show how it's faster. Now, da-dum. On that right there, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go C sharp, E, G sharp with 1, 2, 4. And then I'm going to go DFA with 1, 2, 5. That's my fingering. You can do what you want to do. Now the next part is na 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 na. All right, but before we do that, let's try to put our hands together. Now this is assuming you practiced your left hand by itself. This is not an easy arrangement, okay? So you got to work on this. Left hand by itself extensively, right hand by itself extensively. So you can do this. And then right hand. See that one? Work on that last one, sliding up. When you put hands together, super slow. You don't have to hold anything, because when you go fast, it's gonna go by so fast it won't matter if you're holding it or not. So don't feel like you have to hold anything. So. That's as fast as you have to go right there. That's going to sound fine if you only go that fast. Now, na, 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 na. And yes, if it seems like it, I am learning this along with you. Wrote the transcription out, but I haven't actually learned it yet. I'm learning it with you. So that'll kind of make you feel good if you see me struggling a little bit. Oh, well, he's having trouble. Of course, I'm going to have a little trouble. And then, misery loves company. Well, the next part, I think we'll save for part 2 because I don't want to run out of time here. My video camera will stop the video at a certain amount of time. So that's probably good for the part 1. I will give you a little hint on how I'm going to simplify it, though. What we're going to do is we're going to forget the top note on the left hand, and we're just going to play single notes on those. So it'll be like this. Na, 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 na. All right, so that way your hand can stay in one position. You don't got to do this. You can do this. Also, it would be cool if you played it this way the first time. And then later, a little bit slower and bigger that way. All right, so that's how I'm going to simplify the left hand. On the right hand, I'm going to simplify it by leaving the bottom note out. And we just play the top 2. So whenever there's 3 notes, just play 2. Leave the bottom note out. Kind of sounds cool like that with those open fourths. So that's how I'm going to simplify it for the whole thing, really. And it's not just this theme; it's the other parts you hear in there. Da 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 da. All of that we're going to do. It's going to take a lot of lessons, but it'll be worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed that part 1 lesson and, learn something about music and chords and how to practice. Talk to you later.